Welcome back, YouTube, on Is It Overland. Today we are going to be doing a off-road trailer build part 2. And what we're going to do is I have the trailer here at the house. I'm on my little side lot. This is going to be my outdoor shop. I don't have a big fancy shop, and I don't have a big old fancy hoist. So what we're going to do today is we have the A-frame I showed y'all in the last episode. We're going to set it up right over here. I'm going to put one side over there. Once over there, the crossbar will be across. And I'm going to back the trailer underneath, lift the bed off. Then I'll pull the frame out. And then this will be a 2-part trailer build. I'll do the bed on as one project and the frame as the other. Frame will take a little longer because the bed is basically complete. I just have to clean it up and paint it. But I had to do some tree trimming this morning to make room up there. So we're going to go ahead and get this A-frame set up. Last time, the Dodge y'all seen was broke down in between the two things, and I had to lift the bed off to replace the fuel pump, and that was kind of hard to do around a pickup truck. So we'll set this up and y'all can watch me struggle probably. We're going to use a strap my dad and I got probably 30 years ago. It's a Harley Davidson strap. He used to be he still is a truck driver, but he used to haul Harley Davidson loads, and they would give him the straps they tie down the boxes with. And all these years later, I still have one. Pretty cool. I don't need to be strong, I just need to be there. The main character in this episode should be high enough. And there's my multi-$1,000 lift that all the millionaires have. Let's see if I can slide this around. Oh, there's a snail. I'll put this over here so I don't scratch the trailer when I move it. I'm gonna take a little water break. Get this trailer over here. All right, well, this part's not gonna be very exciting, but I've now got the trailer underneath the hoist. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect it from the truck. We're taking apart. Oh, that's probably oh, there it goes. Put that back so I don't lose it. The reason why I didn't do a fuel mileage test is I'm tired. I didn't get off till 6:30 this morning, and it's only like 12:30. I'm looking at my wrist with no watch on it. That's how tired I am. All right, now that the trailer's in a spot where it's going to be for a good little bit, I'll take you on a tour around it, show you what my goals are to get done, and then anything extra we want to do, we will take care of that while it's apart and working on it. So let me take you around and give you a grand tour. So obviously we got the hoist. We're gonna Put the hoist over here. I got straps. We're going to put them on these little hooks, one in each corner. We're going to lift the bed up, pull the frame out. So on this frame, we're going to cut this off, get that out of the way. I'm going to put something else there. We're thinking about doing diamond plate to make this solid. Don't know yet. I'm going to cut all this off. We're going to put a new hitch. I'm going to get a new piece of angle iron so it's nice and clean and doesn't have all this jagged old welds on it. Weld a new hitch receiver tube to put our new hitch on there. We're most likely going to weld this on. Oops, sorry. Weld this on. We'll probably leave the bolts on there just for backup, but I'm going to put a couple beads on there just to help secure that, because it does want to, as it's riding, if a lot of weight gets put on it, it'll. The thing about this hitch is when you put some weight on it, because there's nothing supporting the underside. I don't know if you can see that. Oops, sorry, I almost fell. The underside, it's only supported on the top. It wants to kick out a little bit, so I need to put a weld down that to anchor it to the metal, and then it won't be leaning like this. It's a good jack, it's just needs some work. Get that. So I bought a power washer sandblaster. I'm going to sandblast the frame. We'll do another video when I get the bed off, but we're going to sandblast outside, paint this hopefully the same color as the 400 y'all saw in episode 1. We're going to, like I said, we're going to take these 5-lug wheels off. Those are just generic trailer tires, 15-inch trailer tires. Putting the 4Runner wheels on. I know I explained this in the first video, but once I get this bed off today, I've got to measure the axle. My cousin's going to order the axle for it. I'm going to sandblast the bumper. We're going to paint that. I think he said he wanted it black. We don't know yet. We're going to order new side marker lights. I'm going to either find some reflectors or take those off and get some new hardware for those. Order a new gas cap. We think this is the original. No key, obviously. I mean, it's 50 years old. It's older than I am. Times 1.5. It's got an old gas tank. We're going to take that gas tank off, see what the condition is on the inside, send it off to get it cleaned if needed. If not, I think it's a 10-gallon tank. We're going to use that as fuel storage for our trip so we don't have to carry as many jerry cans. We want to have 20 gallons of extra fuel. I think he said that'll get us 350 miles, because 350, 400 miles extra of emergency fuel. So let's unload this trailer. We'll go and get this strapped up. I'm going to put a little bit of tension on the bed, get ready to do the bolts. All right, now that we got the trailer bed, we got it emptied. We got the tires over there, high lift jack, jerry can holders over there, and I got my tools that I pulled out over there. We'll got the hoist hooked up. So here in a minute, I'm gonna take a break. It's a little hot outside. As you can tell, my face is pretty red. I'm in the shade. So once I take a 5-minute break or so, get a game plan, go get my tools, break a couple bolts, and I'll see you on about 2-3 hours whenever it's a 10-minute job. So we'll be right back. All right, so now that I've taken a little break, I'm gonna put some tension on this hoist, on this strap. So as I break the bolts loose, it'll help pull the bed off the frame. I don't want a lot because I don't want to lift it up. I think I'm already kind of lifting it up. I might just be taking the tension off the suspension. That's probably good enough right there. And then I I do have to take the fuel tank bracket off first. That will not come off. It's got this bracket here, and then on the back side it's another, that right there. That bracket has to come off because it goes around a support bar for the suspension. So we'll take that off real quick, and we'll take that off. Let's go over here. See if I can't get y'all a good view of there. That bracket right there. Put the take off because that's the back of the fuel tank, and there's this bar goes from frame to frame, so we can't pull the bed off without taking that bracket off first. It's probably not even the same size. Oh, it is. Okay, good. Those bolts came right out. Oops. No, need to keep those. I can't wait to get rid of this rear end diff. Ugh. Save a lot of weight. This thing is already pretty light as it is. It's going to be even lighter. That is the weirdest spacer. Look at this. It's like a mini hockey puck. And it's metal. Very weird. All right. So I got the bracket off. I don't think I see anything else that is potentially connected. So that means all I have to do is get the dead bolts off. And 9/16. I think we found ourselves a winner. All right, so we got 9/16. That, and I need a 9/16 wrench. And we'll go to town. Wow, this not even loose. Or not even tight. Either that. Either that PB blaster works very well. This bed was on its way to falling out anyway. Oh man. The rubber grommet is strong in this one. Yeah, it fell off. It's a rubber. Let's get to the next one. Hopefully y'all can see up under there. I'm gonna leave y'all right there. You should be able to see me working my way down the side of the frame. Not a good way to get to this bolt. Oh man. What is it? There it is. Yeah. Maybe. Uh-oh. Nope. Got it. Knocked it off. There we go. Let's move you to the back. I was gonna leave y'all right there, but I don't want y'all to miss anything. I don't even miss anything. I mean, anything. Let's get up underneath the trailer. I should be able to see the rest of that stuff right there. Time to get on my back. I'm tired of half-ass doing it. Good Lord, these things were not even tight. That blows my mind. It truly does. Throw those in the bed. Ding. All right. Ouch. Oh, almost had it and then it fell off. There we go. One bad thing is it. Well, they're loose, but they do not come out of the. There it goes. They do not want to come out of the. Huh. All right, let's go to the other side. I don't want to prematurely pull these off. I'm going to put y'all aside real quick, take these 4 off. It's the same thing. If I have any issues, I'll come get y'all. All right, so that was way easier than I thought it would be. I could have taken those apart with 3D printed plastic wrenches. This PB blaster is the best PB blaster ever to exist, or that bed was hanging on for dear life to begin with. Sorry about my butt. Just trying to get some stuff out of the way. I don't want this phone in the heat. All right, so I did everything correctly. Everything should come off this. It probably won't. There's a bunch of stuff under there. I lifted the bed off the truck, but it's different than this one. So we shall see. Oh, that's a good sign. There we go. I'm gonna go double check the fuel stuff over here. We do have fuel lines and stuff that are connected. Yeah, we gotta take this off. That is just getting broke off. There we go. Oh, this thing is a breeze. That is so easy. All right. So here's the condition of the frame. Not as bad as I thought. Just a bunch of surface rust. Here in a minute, I'm gonna get my jack stands. We'll jack it up, get the tires off and measure. And cousin, you might be right. This might be like a 4-inch or 4-foot axle, but we'll see. But just a bunch of dirt. Like the paint is still there. Like that's great. But I'm gonna take all these wires. These I'm leaving on. All these wires, extra bushings. We're taking that off because we don't want that jingling and jangling. Taking those bolts off, and all This one I won't worry about. Mainly holes I put in the frame by taking bolts out, like over there. By taking these bolts out, I'm actually going to weld those holes up so it's less area for debris. Like this one right here, I'm gonna weld these up. The drain hole, you can't see down there. Leave that there, but I'm gonna tack those up. Take those brake lines off, fuel lines. Like I said, and then the bed, very good condition for as old as it is. There's only a few little, there's a little bit of surface rust. That not too bad. Nothing eaten away. Behind where the cab is at, amazing. And then over here, same thing. Got to drill that out later. But this is the most unique thing. Someone shot it with what looks like a 22. Sorry, the 22, and we're gonna leave that there. I think that'll be kind of cool. Let's get underneath here. Let me spin it back around so it's not spinning too fast. So I'm gonna get underneath there. I'm gonna take the other bracket off the other side of the fuel tank, drop the fuel tank, get underneath here, and do what I can with anything I need to take off. And then like I said, it's the same thing as the frame. It's just a little bit of surface rust and a little bit of dirt and grime, grease. I'm gonna tilt it on its end, power wash it, sandblast it, and I'm gonna bed line the bottom. Probably replace these bolts. See, these bolts, they're not bad, but they're not great either. So, but I'm gonna bed line the bottom of this. Then I'm gonna frame paint this so it's nice and smooth. But other than that, very good condition. Let's take this off. This is gonna be fun. Oh man. All right. $100. It says something other than these bolts is holding it up. Oh damn. That is way heavier than I thought it was. All right, so I need to take off the fuel line or the fuel intake filler hose first before I take this last bolt out. All right, I got y'all right in it. So if I didn't show y'all, let me show y'all real quick. Is I've got 3 screws, 2 are stripped, one on the top right is gone, and then there's a locking cap that we don't have the key for. So we are going to drill that out because I have to take the cap off to get the fill neck out anyway. All right, now let's see if we got everything done correctly. If not, this thing will be dangling by some hoses here in a second. There's like a, looks like the fuel pump is up here or something. I might have to take that out too, but we'll see. Hanging on by a thread. All right. Yeah. That works. It's not as heavy as I thought it was. It is metal. I did not damage that, so that's good. That's good. Sorry about the delay. I had to help the wife bring in some groceries and switch cameras because the other camera died. But we're now going to get the trailer wheels and the frames, wheels, and tires off. And I am moving it out of the way. Put it like this. Oh, and fun fact, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have these pads. They see like crane trucks and stuff like that have. I have 6 of them. Wonder where I got them? No, I didn't steal them. They're on the side of the road all the time. Very useful. Working on cars, seeing how I don't have a concrete slab. I can put these down and do my work. Right now with the jack stands. And don't have to worry about stuff sinking into the ground. All right. I have to get this one thing done today. So we're gonna have some fun with the high lift jack. And it shouldn't be as dangerous today. Because I sort of know what I'm doing this time. Keyword, sort of. The wheels off the ground. Looks like it. Yes, sir. All right. I found this pad in the most recent. It has 2-inch. I'm gonna lift this up a couple more clicks. There we go. There we go. It's not the most stable, but it'll do. Excuse me. A good shake test. All right. Looks like 7/8 is a winner. Oh yeah. I forgot to get y'all. Oh, geez, I was not expecting that. My father will get on to me if I don't bring y'all down here on the next tire removal. So, take a field trip to the other side. I'm sure y'all know how to take off lugs, but it'd be nice to show. Very simple. Nope. No one said no bueno. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Alright. Oh, jeez. You're about to get hit. Alright, so I'm going to put a couple of these on here to make sure this face still stays flat. There we go. Oh, that one's on out of the way. There we go. Oh, these are rusted. I'm sure y'all can tell. I'll just hand tighten the rest of these. I don't lose them. Because my cousin does want to keep this axle. Let's go to the other side. Oh. Oh, might not work. I might have to go get one of those other ones. I'm sure one will be enough though. Oh yeah, one will be enough. While I was cleaning up, I saw this roadrunner in my front yard. He ran right through my project site while I was standing in it. But him slash her has a mate around here somewhere. They'll be in the same yard. They've been hanging around for a couple months now. And it's kind of cool. All right, one last thing before we call it a day. Got the wheels and tires off finally. And I've now got to make measurements from the mating surface of this rotor, or this drum, sorry, to, got a way high lift jack, to this mating surface. Then I got to measure from outside leaf spring to outside leaf spring, inside to inside, and I got to measure the tube diameter and the U-bolts, just in case the axle guy says we need something different. He has all those measurements he needs to do that. So all right, so we're going to measure from face to face, measurement, outside leaf spring, measurement, inside leaf spring, measurement. And then when we're done with that, we're going to measure the tube axle, or the tube diameter. And we'll put that like right here. And then I'm going to measure the U-bolts, the length of the U-bolts, and then the width of the U-bolts as well, which that should be the same diameter as the tube axle. All right. All right, YouTube, we are calling it a day. Got the frame, wheels and tires off, axle measured. We'll strip it down a little bit more next time. My goal next video is sandblast / power wash it. Then if it dries soon enough in the day, we're going to paint it this gloss black with that rust inhibiting spray paint. And then if we have time on that weekend, we will put this on its end and we will do the same thing on the bottom, but I'm going to bed line the bottom of this so it's a little tougher. And then also I'm going to get this, I don't know why, but when they did this, they tacked right there and right there, and there's another one over there. I'm gonna pop all those tacks off, clean it up as best as possible. Then I'm going to get some black silicone, put it in there. I'm gonna get my clamps, I'm gonna clamp it together, then I'm gonna get underneath there and tack it so it's nice and sealed from dust and mostly dirt and mud, because water's gonna get in no matter what. But hopefully you liked today's episode. We got a lot of work done today. Got the A-frame set up. That was the biggest thing. Oh, sorry if I have you in the sun. Got the A-frame set up. Got the bed taken off the frame. Got the frame put to the side. Axle measured. I'm gonna send those measurements off to my cousin, and he'll order the axle. And when that comes in, we will put that on there. Then when we put everything back together, that's when we'll start mounting the spare wheels, toolboxes, and other camping essentials that we're going to be using on our trip. And in dead spaces of time, I'm going to do some couple of little outdoorsy videos, maybe camp in the backyard, just to show how easy it is just to get out there and go camping. I've got a couple kayaks. I might do a little kayaking adventure, a couple hours on the lake or whatever, just to show how just being outdoors it can be cheap, fun. You know, just a couple hours here and there. You don't have to spend all day outside. Just get out there and do it. So, thanks for watching. Is it Overland? We'll see you next time.